The team is just right here for you this morning, wherever you find yourself, however you're listening. I tell you, these things happen. But I'd like to say good morning to this Thursday. In fact, this is our last presentation for this week right here on 96.1, The Heart and Soul of Liberia. My name is Neil, and of course, my colleague MARKA. David's together. We're going to be straight up to 10 o'clock this morning. Good morning to you, MARKA.
Good morning. Good morning, Odi.
This is not our number thing.
Yeah. Normally, you know the beat from the theme song.
Yeah.
It motivates the.
Yeah, man.
It motivates the.
This is studio glitches.
Listen, it motivates the presenters and inspire the listeners.
Yes.
Yes. The theme song motivates the presenters and inspire the listeners.
But that studio glitches.
Yeah.
The detail of technical glitches.
And we are recalibrating.
Yes. We recalibrate to reboot, then we'll navigate.
Yeah. Get through. Yeah, folks, good morning. It's good to be here again to serve our people. Yes, on you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean,
this is not us.
Yeah.
This is not us, right?
Yeah.
Right time this
but we are great. We are great.
Yes.
We're great.
Yeah.
So, folks, thanks to all of you for joining us this morning. It's great to be here on the TBS again. This is our last presentation for the week. The last presentation to my birthday.
Yeah.
The last presentation to my birthday. Good morning to all of our wonderful people across the country. Good morning. One of the senators are always following us, Senator James Emmanuel Nokwe. Yeah, he always follows TBS.
Your birthday is Sunday.
Yeah. The speaker's
birthday. No, don't do it one way. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So the speaker's birthday is on Saturday.
So
the speaker is 1 day older than me.
Yeah.
Yes, he was born on the 9th of the 9th month. But the speaker is full.
Yeah.
9 of the 9th month.
9 of the 9th.
The original 9 month there.
Yes.
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Speaker, and congratulations in advance. Happy pre-birthday to you, Bobby. I just think I know. Sure, they remember. Bobby is celebrating on the 21st as well.
The Bobby won't find out. We're talking
about
Bobby.
The Commissioner General of LRA is celebrating on today.
Do now?
Yes.
Thomas Do?
Thomas Do now is celebrating his birthday on today.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, if we hire his contact, we'll just call him up and say happy birthday.
Yeah. But you see, OPS here, they say
OPS. Yes, Mr. Thomas Do now, happy birthday to you. I told you great people were born in September.
Okay.
Yes, the Commissioner General of the Liberia Revenue Authority is celebrating his birthday on today.
You sure had a birthday?
Only for having sake, I'm a journalist. I would never speak information.
No, I ain't asking a birthday tree though.
Yeah, birthday tree.
You make the whole LRA now. Will you be going through?
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy birthday to that chief. Happy birthday.
I'm reminding you, if you don't know, today is your boss's birthday. Today is his birthday. Yes, Mr. Thomas Dona. Today is his birthday. He was born in September. Today is the 7th, right?
Okay.
Yes, today is his birthday. And a lot of other media colleagues are celebrating today as well. This month is a great month.
Great month, campaign month.
Kings and queens were born this month.
We'll say the same thing for July. We'll say the same thing for October.
Which one is it? Legends were born. Is it December?
People are giving that thing to all the months. But I'm making a reboot, man. Yeah. So good morning, folks. This is the Breakfast Show 96.1.
Hey, Bobby. Yeah. So in fact, before we move any further, I said to somebody the last time, I said since 2018 I've been here. Only you remember, right? I came here 2018. Yeah. Since that time we've been here contributing to our country. That is great. So we sometimes too, it's good when something is happening in our life, people identify.
They will not SOS call.
So no, there's not SOS call. But it's not always we make SOS call for bad things. Sometimes we want people to pass through. Yes. So we will officially announce.
No, you can be making it. You leave it with me. You just celebrate.
OBS.
So you have to relax.
Okay,
Stop
getting emotional.
Don't get emotional. Hold on. If you celebrate, Monday will come. Yeah. And be say, yeah, good morning, MARKA. Yeah, all the beginning, all the candidates there. This man from the newsroom, he contributes 100% in the newsroom. All right. Then come in the radio.
We can't go out and now we put mosquito net in the newsroom though.
No, Solomon Johnson, yeah, a story and just throw it in one basket. Bam! After you finish calling your press conference, take it and throw it in one basket.
Thank you.
Yes, this is the Breakfast Show. 96.1 is good. Sometimes you have to identify, once in a year when this kind of event comes. Yes, you say happy birthday.
Good morning, Chief. Good morning.
Look at the one right now.
That's why it's not good morning.
You know that good morning.
That's why it's not good morning.
If you say Ilagbe,
what's your name?
Yeah, what is your name? Then when you say
so that common good morning, ma. Oh,
yeah, but
that common good morning. I'm forgetting also.
You
don't do something, man. You can't allow your bossman to go like this.
But I'm feeling telling me do now. Who's that get them do now? I'm feeling messaging and saying happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah.
We actually wanted to play the surprise call to him on his birthday. Sometimes it's good. Yeah. Say, oh yeah, happy birthday.
They say no day for comments.
Yeah.
They say no day for Joseph Boga.
Day for Boga here before, yes, exactly.
Your birthday is on the first. See which day is October 1. Okay. Yeah.
That
day I will bridge protocol.
Yeah. October 1,
Yeah, I will just call and put the president on live.
So October 1 will be on Sunday.
No, then I'll go. We're gonna do the show. Yeah. Protocol can be bridge.
Tell me.
Yeah, protocol can be bridge.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Folks, this is the True Breakfast Show 96.1. The heart and soul of Liberia. This is the theme song you used to. This is the theme song you all named song. This is it, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And so this is the unbeatable team song. The minutes of the technical glitches. This is Tito Glitch. It's a good morning to you. It's the Breakfast Show, Truth 96.1. I was driving through the Jebron Freeway. I saw a group of seditians. Some of them singing, yaw, yaw, yaw. Yaw, yaw, yaw. And I slowed down. Joia wants to talk to yaw, yaw. Then another girl just sang a yaw, yaw. Joia won't lie to yaw, yaw. The song got different version. Yeah, that's the biggest song.
Augustine has problem.
Is it?
Augustine said all OPS president not working on Monday. Augustine, what issue? Sit down one place.
They will miss money.
Yes. So yeah, this morning, I know somebody will not allow me to go like this. So good morning, Kwela is Yaun. Yeah, so what is it? Yaun.
Il a crew à film.
Yaun Kuman.
Il a crew, la Loma, la Mendy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, let's see what we'll have this morning on the Breakfast Show.
No, you will do a lot of this morning. I don't know you were in Chinese.
Look,
look.
Like how you people in September, no, because Chibas, the higher born, you're in September, how you can do?
We are solving either going, but we got issue.
Okay, here is the starting lineup.
Yes.
For those that gear, give Morocco Saturday. Coach Keita, the men look at 20 players who to start. All right, so between now to 8 o'clock, at 8 o'clock exactly, we'll have the political leader of the Liberia's People Party, LPP, Councillor Teonse Gongolo. I said to council,
I never been to Lofa. Then you send me Lofa.
So the council been sending me to Ganta, right? But I stopped to Palala.
Okay.
Palala and Salala. Yeah. So So Councilor Tewon said Gongolo is our guest. The thing I get what I do is yes. Say Gongolo will be here from 8 to 8:30. Then we have more time of our studio chat from 8:30 until 9 o'clock this morning. We'll bring you sports, commercials, entertainment is part of the True Breakfast Show as well. 9:15 this morning. This representative candidates have accepted our invitation. Yes, I don't think you're going to turn it down.
Okay.
Yes, this representative candidate have accepted our invitation. He's from district number 10. District number 10. Representative candidate Yeke Sikwe. Yeke Sikwe will sit with us from 9:15 up to 10 o'clock this morning. That's a lineup in the midst of all. Can't you afraid? So I want to wish again a happy pre-birthday to the news director of Truth FM, the co-host of the True Breakfast Show, a man who I strongly believe you're going to celebrate on Sunday. Do you know what Jesus said? It's good to give. The Bible says it's good to give. Look,
but somebody calling you.
Let Patrick wait. Yeah. We won't be seeing calls. We won't be seeing the MTM and the orange alert.
But delay to another issue.
I'll bridge the way.
Okay, no, don't.
You don't make me PR. They're quite gossip. I see a gossip PR in my PR.
No, OPS, I trust you.
A gossip PR that Joe we are PR. But I'm not PR. Ellen Johnson PR. Yes. So again, we want to say thanks so much. Happy pre-birthday again to one who's been serving. You know, we don't sleep. Like Bobby Allison would say, journalists don't sleep. You wake up, people call you midnight, in the morning, and so forth. So it's good to celebrate. So MARKA B. Davis' birthday is on Sunday. I'm going to announce the number, but don't call it right now. After 10 a.m. this morning, you can place in that silent call. Let me use some police term. Damn it. I almost become a policeman too.
Someone will travel plug or come carry the police.
Fumble! I just do they almost carry me. The police will say they want for the traffic police session, not a night patrol. The fast nickel is better than the what?
Slow down.
Slow down. Celebrate with MARKA B. Davis. Here is the contact. Don't call the number right now. You call the number. I'm Mama Molu. I'm sorry. No. You call the number. You'll go to some kind of political party. But 10 o'clock in a very serious though. So 0770 20 2579 0770 20 2579. We move.
Yes. And just in case you don't want to call, you want to do a surprise.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people that do surprise. Yeah. So OPS.
Okay. Yes. Happy birthday, dude.
Yeah. So
just
in case you don't want to call, you just want to surprise.
Okay.
Yeah.
0555. 0 like me other number there.
The original number
like me, you have a DA number here. The bigger police number and the police number I call first.
Yeah.
And the DA number I come call now. 0555 14 4664.
Yes.
0555 14 46 64. The
easy way also, you can just say 0555 144 664.
Right.
144 664.
All right.
Exactly. That is real number there.
That's it. This is a breakfast show. 5 minutes up to 8 o'clock. We'd like to say good morning again to all of you. This morning when I woke up, driving through the Gibran Freeway, making my way to the biggest city in Monserrado, Painesville, and I saw a group of people coming out. You know, the momentum is trying to build. This is democracy. And one thing I want to say today, the Coalition for Democratic Change, the CDC, the long-awaited blue day is today. I just want to remind you, because some of us received lashes when we're talking about how the United Party, blocked the traffic on the Congo town on Monday.
You always receive latches. So
yeah, we receive latches. No, but number thing, we got thick skin. So as we condemn the Unity Party action, what it did on Tuesday, we want to remind the CDC today. CDC, the Unity Partisans say this has been your old habit, obstructing the traffic. We want to remind you, the Ministry of Education have allowed school to open since the 4th of September. Please listen well. So they want no excuse. There are students, there are parents who have taken their kids to school in Central Town and just everywhere. These children need to go home after school. And those of you who go in for the rally or for the Blue Day, you have kids. Some of you have dropped them. Please don't block the roads. Do not block the roads. Allow the traffic police officer to take control of the traffic. Remember, good morning to you, my black president. I'll still call George my black president. Good morning to you. I'm calling George my black president. The day anybody wins, I would call that person a black president too. But for now, George is the president. Good morning to you, His Excellency. Today you go to your Blue Day. Just remember, you're not going to address Liberians, the seditious only. The silent voters, I keep reminding political parties, you have silent voters in a very huge numbers. So the message CDC will put out today should not go for only the partisan, because your partisan alone can make you win elections. Just to close up on the quickly, because I'm so in studio. Please do not obstruct traffic. We have our children. People have taken their kids to school already, and we'll have to go back for them after school. Go at the ATS, assemble at the ATS peacefully, and let your message resonate well. Tell the Liberian people why they should elect you for the second term. And that's the function of the media. In closing up, the National Elections Commission have presented us on media accreditation. The press pass for all media institutions. And Truth FM was just one of the first of the many media institutions that received more than 70. And this is what I want to say quickly. Next, please tell your staffs that all journalists who have this in their possession, they have every right to go to anywhere. We saw something during the voter registration. They have to dismiss one or two of the staff. Let this message, once you see this sign by the Board of Commissioner, the head David Brown, this staff given by us, given to us, should be highly respected.
Yes, sure. The last time we went to a training, and the question was, who covers the election? And the answer to that question is all accredited journalists. Yes, and observers.
Yes.
Yeah, the guy observers. So once you are carrying this pass, you are allowed to cover the election. You can go in a polling room, not behind the box where the person marking you.
No.
Yes, in a polling place.
Yes.
Where they issue in the ballot paper. That you can go there, you can go in the center and observe and all of that. So yes, I know that NEC they have already started training their workers to know exactly the role of the media and the security. So, and we also have another thing called a standard operating procedures that is between the media and the security. So that procedure tell you exactly how a journalist should conduct himself or herself, and how the security person too should conduct himself or herself. Then they can operate smoothly to see a peaceful and credible election.
Great. Yes, it's 8 o'clock on the dot, and one person who always respect time is the presidential hopeful of the LPP. I'm here to see him on camera. All right, Councillor Teonso Gongolo. With 33 days to elections, well, he accepted our invitation to sit with us for 3 minutes. Okay. Yes, I think it's all good to blink up with him. Good morning to you, Councillor Gongolo.
Know whether you've been to Ganta already.
Please, I start to Palala. Yeah, please put Teon on the screen. Yeah, hold on. Please put it on.
Because you have to ask a man why he doesn't want to go there.
How's why you doing?
I'm doing great. Is I think we are moving from strength to strength, and I like the fact that some of my colleagues are beginning to follow me. I'm setting new standards in Polytechnic in Liberia. Some are going to villages now, and some are beginning to shake hands with people in the communities like me. So we are setting new standards, and we are making progress.
You look so beautiful in this like room wear. I'm looking, like I see. Look at you could be a very look. You look so good in the wear. I'm admiring you on the screen, yeah, man.
That's a good day for me. The
How many of this particular color you have? Because
oh, I have many. In fact, I had over 30. I've given some to chiefs in towns that I've traveled. Uh, yeah, I've given it I've given to people. Just you realize that this is the color of the Liberian flag, you know, um, and I'm promoting it. Um, I've been saying I want to change Liberia's story for the better. So this flag has been marred by corruption that has marred the image of this flag, so it's not respected anywhere in the world. We want to change that story to make Liberian flag a respectable flag uh, by good governance.
Okay. Back to the question. It's a message reaching out to the people. I mean, if you count in the top five presidential hopeful, I mean, Taiwan Gongolo, yeah, definitely. I mean, you're then. Still, the top four say you're still among them. But the message, I'm not seeing much of your banners, your billboards, Taiwan Gongolo. Your message
I
resonated
think
well.
you are undermining the strength of the radio. I just realized I used to think so, but my feeling is now reinforced by the fact that everywhere I go, they say the broom man, we will sweep corruption. In fact, I have a 10-point agenda for better Liberia, but the voters in the street now have put corruption number one. I was in Marshall yesterday, I saw people with broom. We will sweep corruption, we will sweep them from power. They are too corrupt. And where did they get that from? From the radio.
Mm,
So you people are very, very effective. You
mm,
know, the message is reaching out there to the people. So it's not a big billboard. In fact, I tell the people with the big billboards are the ones that you should identify not to vote for,
mm.
but you should vote for the candidate with the message. And
I
and
mean,
and, and
I mean, you're not calling that kind of big rally. Whatever is coming out, you call it oil supporter. Let's meet at this point. Let's go at
no,
this
I'm not
point.
in competition with anybody for mass rally. I mean, the people of Nimba call me in Ganta and they endorsed me. They call their own crowd. I understand they even had to stop some of the people from coming. They want to make a point that Nimba want to produce a president this year, and they want to make a very clear point. So the number was just huge. All the chiefs and elders came to the. Uh, uh, you don't know Nimba anyway. There's St. John
No.
River Bridge that divides Nimba and Bon County. They came to the St. John River Bridge that's in Baila, and they gave me the white collar, all white collar, and they said, "Look, our son, this year we will vote for you. Nimba will vote for you." They were very clear on it. They were actually reaffirming what they had said to me on December 3rd, 2021, 2021, yeah, in Saklepi and Nimba County. You don't know Uganda, so you don't even know Saklepi.
Oh, Council continue. Go
I,
ahead.
I
When the
want
elders, the
I
chief
want
and
to
elder
rub
give you
it
that
in
word, they
so
always
that you
stand
can
by the
go.
word.
So they said to me, in fact, it was the chief and elders of Bon County who went to the chief and elders of Nimba. They were very traditional about this.
Mm,
And they said, we want you people to talk to us, our nephew to run.
mm,
Because I went to the chiefs and elders of Bon County and said, look, a lot of people in Liberia are telling me to run for the presidency. I'm happy being a lawyer, being a human rights advocate, teaching law and all that. But this is what I said. And they all said, look, we want you to run our nephew. So the next day, that was on December 2nd, the next
mm.
day on December 3rd, I met the chief and elders under the gavel of Paramount Chief Franklin Toy. I'm sure you've heard about him. He's the oldest Paramount Chief now in Nimba, in Saklepe. And the people made an appeal. They gave cola to their in-laws. My mother was from Bong and my father from Nimba. And the chief said, okay, let me hear what you say. What's the will and pleasure of the NIMA elders. One of them got up and said, we agree. Chief Franklin Kiwa said, no, I know NIMA is a very political county. I want to hear from each of the district representative. District 1, what do you say? District 1 said, we agree with our in-laws. Up to District 9, where I come from. And he's a blind man, so he asked his assistant to write the names of the elders and their telephone numbers. You see, and then at the end of the day, they accepted a cola from the Bonkani people, and then the Bonkani people gave a cutlass, dull cutlass that had not been sharpened, and they said, we are giving you this cutlass since you have agreed for your son, our nephew, to run for the presidency, to cut everything his way in Nimba County. Then one of the elders said, what our in-laws are saying is that since we have agreed for Councillor Gonglo to run our son, if any son of Nimba comes again and say he wants to run, we should tell that one to run in the next election, not this one. And I was very happy.
They said that to you?
Yes. They said that to their in-laws.
Even in a Nimba County,
yes,
that heavily contested county.
In Saclay, right?
In Saclay.
Yeah.
They said, so long term have come first, we are putting up and say, yeah, this is the man. Any other person can say 2029.
Yes, they said that. And they reaffirmed it when I went to Nimba recently.
It's a normal traditions where you have the chief, the elders, want to make a statement of commitment to you, living by.
They keep your word. They keep your word. The consequences for not keeping your word. Because you know what they said? They say, if we don't keep our word, then we'll be disgracing ourselves before our in-laws. Because my mother came from Bonkani, they say, we cannot, then tomorrow, Bonkani people will not respect us. We have to keep our word. And I was very happy to see the same number of chiefs, the same faces I saw in Saclay were at the St. John River Bridge to receive me.
There's a guy who called and said that tell him to visit our time in Zedru. So this is how we vote. And I intend to say this public, those of you monitoring on radio. In our village or villages, you that come to us and say you won't be president, that you can vote for. I mean, let's look at you visiting almost 330 towns and villages. Does that give the edge to say yes? Because I mean, we're in the rain season. That many will go there. Does that give you the edge and say yes? Because I visited the people, I slept, I drank, I eat with them, all of that.
They told me that many of the places I went, over 115 of the towns, I was told, and we're checking it. You are the first person who wanted to be president in Liberia to come to our village. We don't even know how presidential candidate looks. You are the first, and we'll vote for you. They said that to me every county I went to, including Grand Cru, Belwan. I get a call from Belwan every day, the first big town in Grand Cru.
I went to
Grand Cru. I went to President George Weah's town, Sass town. And they clapped for me the whole time I was speaking. The only thing I didn't sleep there, but I went and came back. And when I got to River Says, I was surprised to hear on EFBC, the people of Sastown, Boo, Councillor Gonglo were speaking. I said, but this is not a good life because it was live. It was live, people watching it all over the world. They were very happy. I mean, when you talk about children going to school freely from kindergarten to 12th grade, they're happy, they clap. If you talk about free technical and vocational schools in all the 15 counties, they will clap. If you talk about pregnant women, children under the age of 5, and all old people from 65 years old, they will clap. If you talk about putting yellow machines in all of the countries to maintain the roads and to build more farm to market roads so that they can carry the goods to the market easily, they will clap. If you talk about mechanizing rice production so that Liberia can feed itself and even export rice, they will clap. These were all good things I was saying. And O'Neill, these are not new. I grew up in the interior. I saw past government doing just what I'm saying on the top and top.
People were drinking from the creek. You drank with them. You drank some of the water, or you carry a mineral bottle. Why are they drinking from?
I would drink the mineral water in the car. Before them, I would drink the water they would drink. That's being politically correct. But look, I went to government school. I started school in government school. My people didn't pay the registration fee. My father didn't pay for the textbooks we were using. We supply all these things before. I didn't pay national exam fee. Even when I went to private school, Government handle all. So the things I'm saying are things are good things that happened before. It's not just being smart to say I'm inventing. I'm everything I'm bringing are things that have been tried, tested, and worked in Liberia before. I was talking to Omer James Dennis, the oldest journalist in this country, the first president of PUL. He lives on the Ora. I visited him the other time. I was talking. He said, "I can hear you. All the things you're talking makes sense." He had a small voice. He's the elder brother of the late Cesar Dennis, foreign minister. And he said, everything you say makes sense and easy to do once government is committed. Like the yellow machines I'm talking about, when I was growing up, the road from Tapeta to Zredu never cut off one day. We got a yellow machine, I'll follow here in Tapeta, there was one in Zredu, there was one in Tota, and they were always fixing it, maintaining the roads, rehabilitating the roads, during the rainy season, the road would get spoiled, but they were rehabilitated during the dry season and put gutters for the water to get drained so fast when it rains. So no road got cut up. I've said it before, that in July 1979, I took taxi from Harper, Maryland in the morning at 6 a.m. and by 9 p.m. I was in Monrovia. For more than 30 years, nobody had taken taxi from Harper to come to Monrovia. Roads being spoiled because of negligence of government. I want to restore that situation because it's going to take a long time for the government to pave all the roads in Liberia. But the roads must be maintained so that people can carry their goods to the market easily, so that when they're sick, ambulances can pick them up.
Why should Liberian vote you for the presidency? I mean, many of the time people don't ask this question. Oh, I just want to be president. I want to be representative. I want to be senator. Why should we vote Councillor Terem Gongolo as president?
You better have been asked that question more than 10 times. Because
yes, I want the message because people, they're not telling people, if you make me president or if I'm going there, this is what I'm going to do. That's why I'm asking you. Terem Gongolo, also the president you want to be.
So I'm just saying some of the things I will do because I want to be held by those things. So
being on record.
Yes. In addition to that, I've said on the first day, because I want to create millionaires outside government, not like now. On my first day in office, I will issue an executive order that any government, any minister or head of agency, government agency or public corporation that buys foreign-made furniture will be dismissed immediately. I want the Liberian carpenters to make money and to employ Liberians and to be able to even produce furniture that can be exported out of this country. I will empower Liberian furniture makers. So we are not going to empower foreign carpenters. We empower Liberian carpenters. Then I will go further. I will give tax incentive to any company that wants to establish a factory 50 miles away from Monrovia. And every 50 miles, there will be a drop in corporate tax. That will create jobs in the interior. We have to decentralize the economy. Everything can be in Monrovia. I can tell you, if there is a company in Yela, Lofa County, or Bogasa, Lofa County, or Boajika in Grand Cru, or Bujizita in River Says, let me not keep naming the places to block that. I know a lot of places like that. But the thing is, if you have companies, even though government will have reduction in corporate tax, but when those companies employ maybe 500 to 1,000 people, government will start generating income taxes from those people. Then those people will pay rent to house owners. They'll pay rent to house owners, apartments, rooms, and all of that. Those people will earn income, the house owners, and then government will get taxes from them, from real estate owners. They too will go to the market to buy. They will go all over to purchase them with money in the local economy. People will start investing, and then government. So government, there will be money coming to local people, and government too will be having more money because the tax base of the government will be expanded. That will create a lot of jobs in the interior and will slow down the rural urban migration. Everybody comes to Monrovia for a job. And some don't want to leave Monrovia like you because there's nothing out there. But I will make the interior attractive. People stay in their home. Because when the young people come to Monrovia expecting that they will get a job to work, they stay here. Some of them, after 2-3 months, they get frustrated. Then their friends take them to the ghetto. become drug addicts, and it's become all kind of criminals like armed robbers and all of that. And where you have massive crimes taking place, it's difficult for the police to be effective. Police is men. The presumption is that all citizens are good, but once in a while, some citizens will deviate. Then in that case, police can be effective. But when you have a lot of citizens being criminals, you can't have police being effective. And part of the reason is the poor economy. When the economy is doing good, crime rate can drop. So we want to increase employment. I'm talking about drug. I would jump to that. That one of the things I want to do, I've been Solicitor General, Chief Prosecutor. We have to treat the drug problem in this country while we are rehabilitating drug affected youth. We have to stop the importation of drugs. Right? They come at the borders, and if any government official is connected to that, oh my God, we'll deal with you drastically to make sure that the supply of drugs coming to this country stops. That's the most effective way to fight drug abuse. If it is not available, the young people will not use them. So we'll do that. But more than that, I've said you don't ask me about the broom. Everywhere I go now, because of you, because you always what are broom for? Everywhere I go,
that's why you playing the guitar and all.
As soon as I enter the town, everybody can have their broom. We will sweep corruption. In fact, they don't even talk about corruption. We will sweep them from power. They corrupt people.
But I've seen the yard broom. You holding this regular broom. I've seen the yard broom from the coalition. Everybody put broom in
people in somewhere in Marshall yesterday. I was coming in a car and people were holding yard broom. They said that your broom small. We're using yard. But the thing is that the idea of wiping out corruption is resonating thanks to radio stations. Everybody is saying corruption is a major menace in this country that is stopping Liberia from developing. So that message now is so clear everywhere, in the country. And so I don't have to have big billboards. I don't have to have too many other things. That message of fighting corruption has become the key message for my campaign. It is not, I'm not the one that made it. It is the radio station that made it, and the people now are telling me.
What's your number on the ballot box? You number what on the ballot box?
My number is prophetic.
Prophetic.
Yes, because it's number 6.
Number 6.
When I was growing up in high school, I played number 6 in amateur football. I never made a school team. I must not lie. But I played number 6. That's a midfielder. You can win a game without number 9 and even without goalkeeper, but you cannot win any football game without number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah. He is a midfield giant. He sets up the play. But more than that, I was born on August 6th.
August 6th.
Then, let me go further. Let me be a little bit religious. I said in the church the other day, God created heaven and earth and put all the human beings and animals there in 6 days and rested on the 7th day. That's why I say it's prophetic. And too bad for my little brother George, we had the president of Liberia. His number is now among the 11 players. 18, way off.
He's already out. He on 6th Street, the president is on 18th Street.
He's already out.
Okay, the team starts from goalkeeper to the number 1 to 11.
He's out.
But let me play the game with
you. On this particular, because you see, during his time, Liberia did not qualify for WAFU, for African Cup, for World Cup, nothing. So he's out, completely out. Number 18.
Never qualify for. Oh, you mean his presidency?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now he playing.
I say, since he became president, Liberia not qualified, and the young people voted for him because they felt that under his leadership, they're now talking about African Cup that Liberia will go to World Cup. Because you invest so much in football, and football will be number 1. That's why I say, if you fail in your area of expertise, we do not expect you to succeed in health, in education, even road, everything. Look at the embarrassing thing. The speaker that you're replaying this morning went to register to vote, and he shamefully passed through Ivory Coast. Oh no, he appropriates that budget. All right. He is the one that appropriate
All
the
right.
budget. And now I challenge President we had to go through the same road I went through to go to Sastan.
No, because you didn't go to the
But let him
president of
buy.
Montana. And
Yeah,
during
yeah.
green season, you won't
When
go there.
the
You went there to
if
the
it,
dry.
it's never it,
You went there to
it
the
is
dry,
never
right?
dry in southeastern Liberia if you don't know it. It
When
rains.
did when did he went to
I,
Granville?
I
Which
went
which
I,
which which month of
I
that?
was I think it was April, March. I started March and then it was in April I was in uh, Grand Grand Cru. So it has started raining. But tell you the people from Grand Cru will tell you, in fact from southeastern Liberia will tell you that the rain never stops in southeastern Liberia.
Have you been to Steiner?
Hey man, I've been to Sino and I replay you from originally.
Zedru, whatever Grand
I've
Canyon.
been to Zwedru. No, Zwedru is nothing. I went to Batigen, a mining town that is about 1.5 hours away from Zwedru, deep in the forest of Grand Jede.
You went there.
I went to Batigen. You go to Batigen, you think in Nimba County because that's so good, man. You're here. They are in the mine there. I went to Bablo town.
Many people say to you, I say, yeah, I'm Councilor Tewa. I say, yeah, what did
Oh, they're very happy. They say, we'll never see the one before. We'll never see a presidential candidate come way deep in the forest. I went to Babylon town, up the Miro. I went to Samuel Doe's town, and that's the one I like to emphasize. I went to Tuzon and slept in Tuzon. And the whole night, they danced as if they expected. They said, what you have done has brought Nimba and Granjida closer together. For you, a politician coming from Nimba County, a man to come and trust us and sleep with us, we will vote for you. In Tucson, they promised we will vote for you. And as the senators open on stand in the morning, no, Thomas was in Pinestown, Sino County. So the Penos town, Zopenos town. In the morning, I went and spoke to Zopenos people. Thomas Zopenos said he's supporting the president, but in his hometown, Tucson will vote for Councilor Tawan Segon.
Okay, great. I'm bringing to one very important question. I haven't visited all of these towns, these villages. The last time I saw you to the AL, the All Against Liberation League, Sarah Besolo, bringing you people together and say how to protect your vote. You think this is going to work with the fragile happening within the opposition?
Well, you know, we are in competition, but the one thing that we all agree on is that the result should reflect the true intention of the voters. So to protect the ballots, that one, no differences on it. I don't think even
is that possible. And pool washers everywhere. Tell you,
that's what we are saying, that we should cooperate on pool watching. No opposition party will have enough money to send pool watchers everywhere, but we should watch out for each other to make sure that the votes of any party in the opposition or every party in the opposition is counted properly, so that we don't have a situation of 1927.
What
in
happened?
1927, there were 15,000 registered voters. Yeah,
15,000.
and Charles D.B. King, who was the incumbent and running, and that T.J. Arab Faulkner were running against, won the election by 243,000 votes.
15,000 people registered. Then he won
43,000.
7,000.
And he said, and the report was that the losing party, the opposition party, got 9,000 votes. So you're talking about 252,000 votes coming out of 15,000 votes. It is today in the Guinness Book of Record as the most rigged election in world history. So yeah. So I mean, yes, I've said what I want to do.
Yes.
Number one, to strengthen rule of law. Make sure that the law applies to everybody. Just like what happened to Donald Trump a few days. Big man like that in America, he went to jail. That country of law there, nobody's above the law. I want to do that here. And two, I want to fight corruption. Now the people have taken out fighting corruption being number one. Because I said under my administration, if I go to JFK and find out that, in fact, to make sure that our health system when I get sick, I will go to government hospital and clinics. When I want medical checkup, I'll go there. And when I get in and say, Mr. President, when you get there, I will fire the head of that hospital or clinic and then send you over to the police for investigation. And you go to jail.
You're not the dismiss and you leave the person.
I will dismiss and you go to jail. Okay. You go to face police investigation, you'll be prosecuted and then go to jail. And I strongly believe that if 10 heads of government hospitals and clinics are in jail, serving a term for stealing medicine from the hospital. Nobody will steal medicine again. Then I've made government hospital and clinics number one, better than private hospital and clinics. Because if a hospital or clinic is not good for the president, then it's not good for any citizen of Liberia. That's how I feel. And I will do the same thing in general government. If you minister and will be doing what they call lifestyle audit. Every 3 months, we audit your lifestyle. If Minister Oni, who is earning less than 50,000 a year, in 2 months is building a $500,000 house, Councilor Gongo, as president, was dismissed immediately, saying over to LACC, when he's prosecuted, when he's found guilty, he will go to jail for 5 to 10 years. And then the property that he acquired will be taken from him by law. We'll take the balance of the money, we'll take the houses, the vehicles, and everything, but the family starts suffering. And I strongly believe, I've asked people even in Southtown, if 5 ministers are in jail for 10 years each and a family member suffering, you think any other minister will want to steal? They say no. I say, you think anybody who wants to steal in government will want government job under my administration? They say no. I said, they have finished sweeping corruption from government now. Hospitals will be good, government will be good, we'll have enough money to provide for free education, good health services, good road, and mechanized farming. I also said I will make the military to grow food. I will order the military to grow at least 100 acres of rice in each of the 15 counties. And I strongly believe when the military is growing rice using machines and the farmers are growing rice using machines, then we'll have sufficient rice in Liberia. Price of rice will not go up again. And then rice will be so plenty that we might begin to export some and earn money. That is my plan for Liberia.
So as you close up, because we have the working time, we have like 2 more minutes to go. As you close up, do you trust this present board of commissioners, the National Elections Commission?
You asked me that question before. You asked me that question before. We have no choice now to trust them. They are there, but we are watching them with eagle eyes. You know, the law gave the president the authority to appoint commissioners. But we are watching them. We expect that they will do well. And thank God for United States and other countries that are now imposing sanctions on election commissioners for conducting bad elections. So the writing is on the wall. They see it. If they don't, if they don't conduct the election properly, obviously they will be sanctioned. And we don't know what the sanction might even could go further than and then because Liberia, we want to war because we did not trust the Elections Commission pronouncement of election results in 1985. That is what brought the Kuangba invasion and caused Senator Johnson and many other people to go into exile and then come back with war in this country. So we know that they know our history and will do better not to give us another Guinness Book of Record or not to cause conflict to come in this country. We want peace. And let me conclude by calling upon all the political parties, including the ruling party and the old ruling party, to conduct themselves peacefully. This office of president is nobody's inheritance, you know, and nobody has to be president at all costs. So nobody should be desperate to do anything that will incite young people to get in the street and become violent. That is my appeal to all of the candidates. The peace of Liberia must not be compromised for any reason. We should show our good citizenship, our loyalty to our country by making sure that people who support us act peacefully during this election. I have said anybody in LPP or who engages in violence, I will call upon the executive committee of LPP to expel that person. I don't want to be a beneficiary of violence.
All right. Thank you so much. You have to make up for your next appointment. The voice of Sarah Kente calls, Councilor Telonse Gongolo, right here on the Breakfast Show on 96.1. It's raining heavily out there. Let's get us a little musical brief out. Don't go away. This is the Breakfast Show celebrating along with the pre-birthday celebrant. Don't make that number lazy. Let's Yes, let's get a brief out with this one. Yes. Oh yeah.
starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange. Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you.
Let me make sure I got all the sanitary items I need. I'm checking my list. Oh yes, one more item. Let me have a big bottle of Dettol, yeah, across the board.
Yes, the total amount is 3,000 LD.
Okay, let me give you your money.
And let me say happy birthday to the Commissioner General of the Liberia Revenue Authority, Mr. Thomas Dona. Yes, he's celebrating his birthday on today. And on Saturday, the 9th of September, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Dr. Buffer Chambers of Maryland County, will be celebrating his birthday as well. And on September 10th, which is on Sunday, your humble servant, you know, who I always love to hear saying your humble servant, you know, Christopher Koluba Siafa Salif. I love to hear the man say, and your humble servant. Your humble servant, MARKA Davis, will be celebrating his own birthday on the 10th of September. That is on Sunday. As we contribute to the society too should contribute to us. You understand? You understand exactly what that means? Yes, this song will take it over. Is breaking a very, very strong piece there for national unity. We will always away. We will be together from now till the end of the day. If you do the something weather, we know that won't take away. Oh, and even when we fight, we gon' make it right. And when we lose our way, love will save us.
So say happy pre-birthday to MARKA Davis. MARKA birthday is on Sunday. Happy pre-birthday to you, MARKA B. Davis.
In the OPS number. 055.
Councillor Gomolo said to MARKA, you know the council basically campaign.
Yeah, I want the council to send me to Lofa. I've never been to Lofa. No,
council say you'll solo GB together.
Oh, okay, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, he said that to me. You know, the legal poor will stand by the word.
Mm-hmm.
That one thing you should know, like Brent, listen up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the legal people, I think knock sound for that. Council say yo solo. I said GB or Gimba? GB. The GB. Okay, I see your solo GB.
That's the same thing they call Giba.
Oh, Giba. Okay. Check out the new thing right now. Say of so let's say happy pre-birthday to Afra Deed. Afra, your birthday is on the 14th. Nickname is P40 of the Life Foundation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, happy pre-birthday. I got to call it.
He's sharing it. He's sharing that birthday with the Director of Communications at the Ministry of Education, Martin Blitten.
Sorry.
Yes, Martin Blitten.
Pastor Blitten.
Yeah. Reverend Martin Blitten of the Ministry of Education is also celebrating on the 14th.
Easy, Betty. Easy, Betty. See, just about Betty text.
Betty, be careful.
Okay. That. He definitely you get.
You know, be careful. Betty.
Yeah. I need, look, when United Party was launching the Reigning Four, they record you call right now and pray for the coalition with Democratic change. I need the rain to stop. Yeah. The rain was paused on today.
No, you know when the president was still in his prime during his football days, anytime Lone Star is playing, there will be rain. Yeah.
Just show loyalty, real or not rain. Martin Hayes for the re-election of George Ria. Rain or no rain, come out. Imar Loma for the re-election. Besides Bobby Allison, no logistics.
Team 14.
No team 14 para. Una is very good. Mama mother refused again.
The Megan use Yamaha.
Yeah. So someone keeps sending me this. I need to go check my time and look at this.
Okay.
More Ducle prophecy. I will take my time to analyze it before coming on the radio.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. And also,
before you go, but I was only in the middle.
In the middle, yes. Yes, I will take my time and peruse this Mother Duple prophecy. You see, God revealed to redeem. Yeah. But let's play some calls around quickly and see the build-up. I want to call Robert Samuel of Move. The way you're reading, let's see. It'll show that loyalty. It will not party Mendel. Come out in the ring, real or not ring. Let's show you how. Let's see. So I'll place calls to a couple of these political parties and see what is going on. Let's place call to the chairman of the Movement for Economic Empowerment. Tough talking, Robert Samuel. Robert, good morning to you. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. How are you doing this morning, Robert Samuel? How is the political leader, Ambassador D. Maxwell Sakimia? Chairman is raining cats and dog. I ran out there. I see the rain is pooling just everywhere. I mean. If the rain don't stop, why are you still going to come out? Okay. All right. Best of luck will be following up on the Move anchor. Thank you. Thank you, Raul Sami. All right. Thank you. He said real, don't read President. President Prefer. MARKA is not talking too much. She's thinking about those beautiful gifts. Those beautiful gifts.
I'm thinking.
Yeah. One day will come. Let me see. Yeah. Let's play a call to the CPP. I hear that the political leader of the coalition collaborating political party, the CPP, Zaman better the comments is going to bombing Bapolu today. Let's see if we can place a call to folks from the CPP. Desmond UJ Dimland is from the political leader of the ABC. Desmond, welcome to the Breakfast Show. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Nice, the political leader, Ambassador. I say Ambassador. Not a bit in the comments.
the CPP, Mr. Cummings, is doing excellent well. He's energetic and ready and set this morning to move to the Western region.
Okay.
Scoring and captain this morning to take on the road.
You want to make mention of the counties as Mr. Cummings will be visiting for the last 3 to 4 days?
So, as you are aware, since the start of the campaign, stand-up of the CPP, Mr. Alexander Cummings, embarked on a community-to-community, door-to-door, district-to-district engagement in Montserrat County. As far as the CPP record is concerned, Mr. Cummings has completed that engagement in Montserrat County. And so, Mr. Cummings will be going to the Western region, namely Grand Cape County, Bombay, as well as Baku.
Okay.
The trip is set to start today. Members of the team have started arriving already at the CPP National Headquarters, energetic. We have, in fact, 2 FM will be represented, and the post of other radio stations that will be bringing the activities of the CPP live to the people of Monrovia, wherever the team will be.
Okay, so you say Grand Kid Barn, Bapulu County, and that are from Bombing County. These 3 counties for the
Western region.
Okay. All right. So any final thing you want to say before we take leave of you? This one.
Yes, Bonnie. So, from the CPP, have always emphasized the need for a peaceful and transparent elections in our country come October. While it is true that we have signed the Farmington Agreement, but we are also calling on the National Elections Commission and the government of Liberia, CPP-led government, the key and carrying the people of Liberia to elections. We need a very peaceful and transparent election in this country. We have signed up to peace accord, but you cannot provoke you cannot provoke lawlessness. You cannot instill, undemocratic principles, or else you can have something that we don't want in this country. So that's why we want to emphasize the fact that there's a need for this country to go through a peaceful and transparent process. We will let the people vote before come October 10th. And we can show you that Mr. Cummings will be the next president of this country because it's team that the people need to fix this country along with Charlie and Belsky. So that's what we have for you. As a matter of fact, as I said, the station, your reporter who's on the team update you county by county in the Western region as the CPP enters the Western region.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right. Yes, I like how this political party you should cross pollinate. The way George Ray is in Montserrat today. Yeah, come and go, okay, man. Any other political party? Yeah, because this one city is small. Everybody wants to take a small number.
Mhm.
Yeah, so one group is going this other group, the other group should go to the other side. But let me just say this out quickly. So the schools, where should have Brooks say again? veteran Children Brooks. He said 12 grader paying $180 for graduation fee. I think at least once I've seen going to 200. Anyway, but today Blue Day. I mean, we're going to have a fair weather. That's how your September month.
Mhm.
Yeah, MARKA then your born in September. Yeah.
That rain will go away.
It will go away. It will slow down. When the rain slow down, then money will come outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, let me see if I can just speak with the chairman of all just briefly.
Yes, the African Liberation League.
Yes. Mr. Consualism Consual. Yeah, Consual, Mr. Consual. I'm trying to lay my hands on his number to speak with him on the TBS this morning. What are they doing? The last time we heard the stand bearer, Madam Sarah Beslodianti, was our CEO.
She found there,
yeah, she went to CEO.
Damn, man, Mackley runner. Yeah.
So yes, let me see if I can speak with the chairman this morning on the TBS here on Truth 96.1 FM. Yeah.
So as you're trying to,
Chairman Council, you can still place in a call while trying to find your number. You can place in a call.
Don't make me mistake. You call the And by the way, David says he's not going to identify you your birthday.
Which party did you ever chairman for? Aqua? You are chairman of Aqua?
Aqua. Okay, but Monday, let's announce to the public, Monday we'll have the standard bearer of Aqua.
Okay.
Yeah, Lucini Kamara with us on Monday.
Okay.
Yes, live with us. David was once member of Aqua. Later on, he went on, he got a spell from the Unity Party. Yes, he surfaced at the CDC. Yeah, the main current party now, I think he's going back to Aqua.
They make listen, after election, they make an affiliate. And then when the affiliation gets somewhere, man, go back to Aqua.
Yeah, so let me bring this out. Veteran journalist wants me to put this appeal to the Ministry of Education.
Okay.
Yes, Kilo Brooks, this GNN newspaper boss. The graduation fee for 12th graders have gone to $200. Some schools,
wow,
$250. So 2-3. Now people will be paying $500 for 12. The Ministry of Education should not sit back.
Yes, because seriously, only you know why it does? It undermines the effort to even pay WAS fees.
Yeah,
you understand that?
Yeah.
Because if you were paying, for example, paying $60 for WAS and then you pay $100 for graduation, if they are charging you $200 for graduation, that means it's almost like undermining it. Yeah, sure. They're undermining the WAS fees being paid. So I think the ministry should put some regulation on graduation fees, whether be it faith-based schools, other private schools, and government schools. They should put some regulation, a benchmark on graduation fees.
Too much.
200. Some are even charging $225. I think the least will be around 175, 180. No, this is not right. It's not right. It's not right. What you do right there is you almost telling the parent that even if the government paying one fee for your children are free, because we'll stay adding in the graduation fee, so carry it to $225. No, that's too much.
The worst thing about it, you pay the graduation fee, you have commencement today, you have other kids to send to school, the new academic year. Okay, great. So let me just remind the Coalition for Democratic Change. You have a very peaceful program today at the ATS, right? Please don't block the rules. We have students whose parents have taken them to school today. There are business people who have gone to that business area. There are people who have left their homes. Remember, good morning to you, my black president. I'll still call you black president. If ever wins, I will say my black president still. For now, George Weah. If Cummings wins the election, Joseph Boyka, you'll be my black president. But for now, George is still the president. 33 days to go. George is my black president now. My black president, if you mount the podium, as you mount the podium today at the ATS, crowd or not crowd, just have in mind you're not talking to only CD shares. The silent voters. Now the information's gone everywhere. Oh yes, today is the blue day. The blue day. Some of your people are not the rightful messengers, but anyway, it's because of you. If people going to the ballot box today to vote George Weah, it will not be because of Boba Molo. It will not be because of Jefferson Koji. Not Jefferson Koji on the ballot box, because of George Weah. Liberians wants to vote you. You're listening to this thing well. And this goes out to every political parties. On October 10th, the vote you are going to make, if you decide to vote for money, it will not be because of this president, but because of the president. If Alexander Cummings, if you're going to vote for Cummings, it will not be because of Mariah. It will not be because of George Wisner, but be because of what? Alexander Benedict Cummings. Joseph Boyka. People going to vote for Boyka, it will not be because of the Mo Ali, the whosoever around Joseph Boyka, but the name Joseph Boyka. The same with Teron Gongolo, as implies to Monuba and the rest of this presidential hopeful. What am I saying? Most time you find out these presidential hopeful only address the message to the partisans, and partisans alone can win you elections. The silent voters will be listening to the Iban Black president. After 6 years, the opposition bloc has said, well, you have done nothing. The opposition bloc. So, Mr. President, as you mount the podium today, this is the opportunity to tell Liberians. Maybe some of you who close to the president are not reminding him. Let me just remind him. This is the opportunity to tell Liberians who will be watching you. There are people who will be watching the online. Some people will be listening to radio. This is the opportunity you have to tell them, if you give me another 6 more years, whatever I started, I won't complete it. Meanwhile, the opposition say you're not doing well. But now you're telling them. So that today, you should get the president chance to say something. Not too much battle crafting you're gonna be doing. Abbas. The people won't hear the message, otherwise else. Eugene number then campaign going around. I mean, would that see votes coming through?
Yeah, you are right. And also in the mix of these campaign activities, we also want to believe that when the president takes the vote, or any presidential candidate for that matter, but specifically I'm speaking to the president because I follow several of his campaign trail, even out of Monserrato. Most of the time, when the president takes the podium, yes, he talk about his projects a bit, but I can see the president taking most of his time to throw jabs at opposition instead of giving a clear message of the Liberian people what exactly he plans to do in his second term. Yes. So, Mr. President, today, when you go to look, I listened to one politician. He said there is no negative publicity.
Yeah.
As you are playing with my name, whether you think about it, is the people are getting to know who are you talking about. Who is this person? You are making that person, famous amongst the people. So anytime you go to speak to the Liberian people, you always jump to the opposition people and talk more than what you will do for the second term. So, Mr. President, as you go today, is it a campaign launch or is
the Blue Day?
Okay. They just call it a Blue Day?
Yeah, the cities will have another launch again.
Okay.
After the 7th.
So as you go to the Blue Day,
they'll have the close up.
As you go to the Blue Day, the Liberian people, not seditions, not weirtions, but the Liberian people want to hear exactly how much you are achieved when it comes to the proper agenda in the first 6 years. And if you are given the second 6 years, I mean, how far you intend to go, what are new plans and all of that. That's why the Liberian people want to hear. They don't want to hear who can sleep, who can sleep. Yeah, that one not issue.
Okay. Who can fix.
Yeah, so tell the Liberian people how much you have achieved on the proper agenda. And if you are giving the second term, how far you intend to go with it, or what new programs or activities you're bringing up, I mean, to impact the lives of the Liberian people.
So
we want the economy to be vibrant. The Liberian people, the young people can find jobs. Tell us what negotiation you are making to bring new concessions in the country, how people can get jobs. Tell us what new ideas you are bringing in the educational sector, where high school graduates will be graduating with some technical skills so that they can graduate and go sit down again. So if, for example, I listen to Dr. Clarence Monima, he always says this: if he is president, he will ensure in his education policy, once you enter 10th grade, you start doing your vocational courses. Okay. As you graduate from 12th grade, you are already empowered. You can do some work. You understand? You can do some work with your hands and you don't have to be depending on people. At the end of the day, we see young people going into ghettos and all of that. So these are the kind of things. Yes, these are the kind of things we want to hear from the president.
Tell us why he made it Ahmed to be why.
Yeah, he said for war. Military war against hunger. Okay. The military, I nearly call you Augustine.
You're planning for your birthday, go ahead.
Only the military is so unique. You have the engineering battalion, you have the agriculture. If I don't know it correct, but the two I know that what I'm saying. You have the agriculture battalion. You get almost everything you see is in the army. You get the medical department. Yes. You have all of these things. So, for example, if the engineering battalion is empowered, like the way Tiawan is talking about investing in the army, road project that we give into SICO and other East International and around here, they are making better roads. I'm telling you, they are making better roads. We want to do mechanized agriculture, the army can do it. So it's not only to go further while we're training these people. These people are to contribute meaningfully, and they have the capacity. When it comes to the technical know-how, the experts are there. The experts are there. Okay.
So when Councilor Tiawan said the army will fight war, my heart caught first. Councilor Tiawan going to say, if I'm president, the CIC, commander-in-chief, the military will fight war. Then I said, well, go ahead and attack Guinea. He said, no. They will fight agricultural war. Agricultural war.
The army will be engaged with agriculture. But you know that most of the sidewalks along the Tubman Boulevard, they were doing it, right?
Yes.
And you see how guaranteed it is.
Great. So
and let me say good morning to the chief of staff this morning. You are doing a great work with, only when you have passion for what you do, you always do your best. If you do what you do because you want paycheck, sometimes you have a lot of lapses. But if you have passion for what you do, you perform. Okay. That's exactly how since Traffic Plus did, the kind of contribution you have made in this country, like people can reference you because you have passion for what you do. Yes. So good morning, Honorable Chief of Staff, Major General Prince Charles Johnson III. I would like to applaud you, appreciate you for what you've done with the armed forces of Liberia, as well as the Defense Minister. Thank you so kindly for what you're doing with the army. We just want that the budget will expand. You'll be recruiting maybe annually. Oh,
you talk about MMA.
You'll be recruiting annually and be expanding the barracks across the country, rehabilitate them. One thing I remember when Oscar and I interviewed the Chief of Staff and the Defense Minister here, they said one thing that they really want to do is to be able to renovate the barracks across the country. It was one of their challenges. And yes, so if the national legislature will have to beef up the budget of the armed forces of Liberia through the defense ministry to be able to do these things. I mean, it's not just to go fight. We're not fighting, but we can get engaged in agriculture. I mean, healthcare and all of these things we are doing. Yes.
Very well. So let the message, this election, let me go to most of these representative candidates. Some of you hiding behind this presidential hopeful. Most of you. Take your picture, you attach it to George Weah. The representatives are doing it now. They candidates there. You take a picture, you put Teron Gongolo Sayu. You take a picture, you put Zenon coming Sayu. Or no, you put Charlene Bronski here, you put Zenon coming, you put a sign in the center. You take a picture of one of 6 different candidates in the district, you put Joseph Borka behind there.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine this? Look, this election, those of you going to vote, no more vote one, vote all.
People know their leaders, yeah.
We passed by that already. No more vote one, vote all. If you are going to vote, look at that person 4 or 5 years ago. What contribution have they done? Otherwise, after this election, most of you will call for the abandon districts. No more vote one, vote all. So if you take all of the presidential people and put them on your band, the poll will not go for it. As we get close to the elections, 33 days to go. This country, our people should send a message. What do I want to do if I'm elected? Let the people hear it. Mr. President, again, as we close up, you have the opportunity today. And you should give the president chance for God's sake, man. Because all people going to vote is not because of any of the other names I'm calling, it's because of you, George. Just give the president chance and let his message. Will be listening. We'll listen via radio. We'll follow online. And tell Liberian people, I deserve another 6 years. If the message resonates well, the silent voter will take issue. Let me let you all know. They have silent voters. The silent voters are in a huge numbers. Anyway, look at all of the bank. Do you know how many banking and financial institutions we do have? Will you see any of them wearing political party t-shirt? No. Look how many private institutions we do have. Will you see them on party t-shirt? These are silent voters. The army, for example, you speak about. These are silent voters. The police, they're silent voters. The DEA, the NSA, they're silent voters. The nurses, the teachers. So when you speaking, not to your partisan alone. Anyway, let's leave it out if you can bring his post. Yeah. Again, I'd like to wish my friend and brother MARKA Davis a pre-birthday. I mean, fire.
They will talk to the diplomatic way.
My says that.
Yeah, We're coming to go radical.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're coming to go. Yeah. We receive text messages. Oh, yes, Mara, you want to use in the morning. I like your analysis. Yeah, the way you speak to issue, your leg it. I found for you to leg it on the birthday. Yeah.
Let me just say that Jose Mourinho, as Naomi is bringing sports, Jose Mourinho signed. Now listen to this one. Jose Mourinho signed a player from Chelsea, Tammy Ibrahim. I mean, he didn't have best of time with Chelsea. When AS Roman played against Napoli in the Serie A, that was the third game for. I like back our voice, man. He good on the day, so that's something I drive me now. Tammy scored a goal that decided the whole game. Roman against Naples, or you say Napoli. Jose Mourinho appreciated Ibrahim was something that he have not seen. That's why he's a millionaire. He said, when you see it every other time, he said, Jose gave me this thing out, but I will go do more for Roman.
Yes.
As we close up, MARKA wants you to celebrate him well.
Yes. Celebrate me, oh.
Like in the House of Parliament, he's laughing at it. I can't go there. Get out.
The Speaker of the House is a great man.
Yeah, a great man.
He's a great man.
Yeah,
he's a great man.
Great man.
They said the mayor of Monrovia is also celebrating his birthday today. Jonathan Koji. Yes.
That birthday.
The birthday is blue.
Blue. But the 1 year money message today.
I know it.
Money 1 year message today.
Yeah. I think by what I said, it will actually set the basis for why exactly the Liberian people want to hear Mr. President.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
As we close up, anybody wins the presidency, it's our president. Those of you who listen, keep your personal feeling with you. If Taylor wins, it's our president. Alexander Benedict Cummings wins, it's Liberian people president. Joseph Boyka is the Liberian people president. If George Weah go for another 6 years, it's our president. We move. Let's bring sports coming up on the breakfast show in the midst of all. Country first. Now me tap you out. So we'll talk about the romantic. She laugh. So sports is part of the True Breakfast Show. 96.1, 4 minutes down, 9 o'clock. We anticipate Yeke. 9:15 this morning. Naomi Tapia is here to fill us in the word of sports. Good morning to you, Naomi.
Good morning, everyone. Liberia's delegation, comprising coaching staff and home-based players, have arrived in Morocco for Lone Stars final group stage match against the Atlas Lions of Morocco in the AFCON qualifiers. The delegation, which is headed by Executive Committee member John Kim, departed Liberia early Wednesday via the Rabat International Airport. Captain William Jebo and Dionysius Hammond have also arrived in Morocco. Forward Chairman and Mohamed Kamara have been ruled out due to injuries. Christopher Jackson is the new addition to the squad. The match is scheduled for September 9th, Sunday, at the Adra Stadium in Agadir, Morocco. Another development in the second division of the Liberia Football Association League, Worogisi FC pinned Black Men Warriors 1-0 in a first win of a debut season at the Tusa field. Jeremiah Johnson scored the only goal 8 minutes from town with a twisting header after Kafa Sharif of Worogisi missed a beautiful chance. 3 Liberian referees left Monrovia Wednesday, September 6 for Bissau to officiate a FIFA Women's Under-20 World Cup qualifier. They are FIFA badge Savannah Garnett, FIFA badge Tracy Chai, assistant referee 1, and FIFA badge Hannah Moses, assistant referee 2. They will oversee the first leg between Guinea-Bissau and Togo at the Estadio de Statamro on the 8th of September. Meanwhile, Liberia Football Association Quartet Executive Committee member Joseph Cody has urged referees to remain professional ahead of the 2023-24 Orange National League. George Cody, who also chairs the RFA referee committee, said professionalism is one of the hallmarks of any career. He spoke during the distribution of uniforms on the sidelines of a refresher course for referees at Antoinette Tottenham Stadium, asserting that a donation was made by Saudi Arabia Football Federation through the kind instrumentality of Mustafa Raji during one of the interactions. Celtic manager Brendan Rodgers has defended Jody Hannison amid criticism from morality officers over the midfielder's move from Liverpool to Saudi Arabian club Al Ittihad. The England player who Rodgers managed at Anfield from 2012 to 15 has been widely criticized for moving to a country where homosexuality is illegal. The players have to do what's best for them, Rodgers told TalkSport. There are so many morality officers nowadays that are judging people. Hannison was Liverpool's captain, was criticized more than most big-name players who have moved to the Saudi Pro League this year because he had been seen as a long-term supporter of the LGBTQ plus community. In an interview with The Athletic this week, Hannison said the criticism really hurt. Winger Jota left Rodgers Celtic this summer for another Saudi club in Al Ittihad. Many top players from Europe's major leagues have gone there this summer, including Real Madrid's Karim Benzema and Manchester City's Riyad Mahrez. Manchester United said they are taking allegations made against winger Anthony seriously after he was accused of abusing his former girlfriend. Brazilian news outlet UOL published allegations made by Anthony's ex-partner on Monday. Police in Sao Paulo and Greater Manchester are investigating the claims, which the player has denied. The 23-year-old was withdrawn from the Brazilian squad after news of the allegations emerged. United said we are taking this matter seriously with consideration of the impact of these allegations and subsequent reporting will have on survivors of abuse. Anthony said on social media he can calmly state that the accusations are false and that the evidence already produced and the other evidence that will be produced demonstrate that he is innocent of the accusations made. And finally, Jenny Hermoso has filed a legal complaint over the case by Spanish Football Federation President Luis Rubiales. Rubiales case Hermoso on the lips after Spain's World Cup final, which she says was not consensual. Rubiales claims the case was mutual and consensual, but has been provisionally suspended by football's world governing body FIFA. The complaint means the 46-year-old could face criminal charges. A statement from the National Prosecutor's Office said Jenny Hermoso filed an expressed complaint for the facts they all know. The National Coke's Prosecutor's Office will file a complaint as soon as possible. The statement took place at the State Attorney General's office to protect the privacy of the victim. On 29 August, Spanish prosecutors opened a preliminary investigation into whether the incident amounts to a count of sexual assault. And that's all from our sports desk.
Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange. Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money. Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you.
Rapper, dose. Hey. When I said lie, you said be. Lie, be, lie, be. District 4, who got a key? Lie, be, lie, be. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
Hey. Talking about leader that lie.
Yo.
Leader that lie. We talking about leader that lie. I've never been knowing, I swear I'm lying. We talking about leader that lie.
Yo.
Begin that lie. We talking about leader that lie. The pen and the paper, he eat it at Gary. We talking about leader that lie. Retire with quick, we are married. We talking about Rabbi that lie. The shiki that saw, he enter the hiding. We got a key to the fool. Enter the district with fool. In the net, chicken crew, politician friend, where you now go? We got a key to the fool. Enter the district with fool. In the net, chicken crew, politician friend, where you now go? Lie, in a make it say, Birete, in a broken it. Lie, in a make it say, Birete. But who show us road to the vision, to the radio? Get the poor people hope, show them they are right, put it on no. Entertaining that you going to school, who will choose? Hey, lie be, yeah, una lie be, hey, yeah. I ain't trying to preach. Rapper, dose. Hey. When I said lie, you said be. Lie, be. District 4, who got a key? Lie, be. Yeah.
Orange.
Let me make sure I got all the sanitary items I need. I'm checking my list. Oh yes, one more item. Let me have a big bottle of Dettol, yeah, across the board.
Yes, it. The total amount is 3,000 LD.
Okay, let me give you your money. Hey, my people, I can't find my purse. Lola, I left it on my kitchen table. My husband are rushing me too much. What's I'll do now?
Don't worry, Costa Homo. You can pay with your phone. Here's the code here on the wall.
Awesome. Yes, I do have money on my phone.
With Orange Money, making payments for goods at your favorite store with your merchant is as easy as ABC. Dial *144#, select currency, select Pay with Orange Money, and follow the instructions. With Orange Money, life is easier. No stress.
Orange.
Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange. Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange. Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange. Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange. Starting today.
Yeah, I'll give me an excuse.
Okay. Due to some
Yeah.
personal thing, so he's not able to come through today.
Maybe another time.
Yeah, another time.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, I know they can be giving hard time. Yeah. They can be giving hard time. But in the place of that, we're about to do something. We'll rumble through what we call your candidates in various districts. Let's deal with Monserrato because Monserrato is our actually heart and soul since we reside here in Monserrato.
Yeah, our social cover responsibility.
Yeah, for Monserrato. I mean, the people in might give you the point grandkid mount in Bon County, in Grand Bassa. You shouldn't be jealous about
So
this.
yeah, so what we actually want to do is to assess whether some of the incumbents, what are all the incumbents, what are their chances of going back to the capital, right?
Yes.
That's exactly what we want to do.
Yes, the current lawmakers.
Yes.
In your district, some of them, most around, in fact, just one I do know. Okay, one or two will not be contesting. So we're going to go from district to district. Straight from the National Elections Commission on data here. Yeah, made available to us. So let's look at Monserrato, our district representatives, the incumbent, the chances of them going back into the house. So for district number, are you there?
I'm getting there.
Are you there? You're not there yet.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Let's set up the ball.
Yeah.
If you want to make it flip fast, you used to go to. I ain't taking time to go to. Okay. If you did, let me know. They put chances.
I wanted to see Senate presidency.
Let me forward quick to you. Quick.
Okay.
Quick. 5, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Check it out. It's there.
Okay.
Yeah. You get it?
Yes.
Okay. So it's about 28 minutes down, 9 o'clock. Again, this is important for all of you as back as trying to.
So we should start from District 1?
Start from District 1.
Okay.
Monserrado County. So scroll through the NEC database and go to District number 1. Look, we help you in this election voting thing. We're not telling you who to vote for, but we help you in the process. As you scroll through to go to Monserrado, you're in our possession. Wow.
It's too long.
What? 19 for multi-party democracy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, I think it's 30 or 31.
Yeah, for district number 1. So for district number 1, we have the amount of candidates that are here. Yeah. The lawmaker for district number 1, let's check whether he's contesting for the second time, the incumbent here. Yes, he's here. His political party, so he's going as an independent candidate.
Okay. Yes, independent. Lawrence Morris.
Yes, Lawrence Morris. Independent. So we'll take 2 or 3 minutes on each of them.
Yes.
Looking at our chances. Yes, going back into the house. Those of you listening out from district number 1 in Monserrado County. Lawrence Morris is one person who is not media friendly. That one thing there. You don't hear him easily. I mean, sitting on not True FM alone, any other network. All right. And there are still major challenges within district number 1. In district number 1, it was reported that the only government hospital shuts down at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That one of the aspiring voice that out.
And they are also they've always been struggling with bad road networks. And we cannot point out to whether there was any major, like in other districts, we saw the construction of roads, which were captured under the in a budget that the Ministry of Public Works has been doing. Like for example, and other contractors, like for example, in District 2, the Johnsonville Road and other road networks. If you go to Barnersville, you see new roads there. And other places, but we cannot capture any major road that was done in District 1, comprising Todi and other rural cities and districts in Monserrado County. Now, we are looking at that. We're not going to say here, oh yeah, the person can go by, person can go by. But what we want to set this basis so that you can think whether this person can
have done well on that.
Having stated the challenges, what could play in his favor? Let's take, for example, the number of candidates. He is incumbent. He could have his base. So he have 29 other persons coming for the seat. So if you look at that, Lawrence Morris, yes, one of the things that I can remember him doing was he was one of the co-sponsors of the drugs law that was passed. He was one of the co-sponsors. We saw that, and other things he did. So the reason when you mention the issue of media is once you get to us, then we know exactly what you are doing. We can do some assessment about that. So that's all we know about him so far. The district is challenged with road connectivity,
communication
issue. The people don't know much about that lawmaker because he hardly come to the media like that. What could play in his favor? There are many persons going for the seat. Somebody can win with small number. Yes, so that's it. But this one, is it possible that he will be re-elected?
Yeah, it's possible, but chances were I don't think it's slim.
You think it's
so on the 100 we can give him a 40.
Okay.
Yeah, so probably because of the huge number of listing. Yeah. Let's move on to district number 2.
District 2.
Yes, you gotta scroll down. Yeah. District number 2. District. Why people confuse the team?
So yeah, I've seen it.
John straight to 10.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to 2. Let's look for 2.
I'm at 2 already.
Okay, district number 2. The lawmaker here, let me see how many persons here.
Yeah, so let me just count it quickly.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm seeing 10.
10.
Yes, I'm seeing 10.
Yes, so another independent candidate in district number 2.
The incumbent.
Yeah, the incumbent, another incumbent going as an independent candidate.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy W. Smith.
Yeah.
Jimmy Smith.
So let's start with analysis for Jimmy Smith. Number one, Jimmy Smith, I used to live in District 2. Jimmy Smith started his community initiative as far back as the before the 2011 election, because he contested in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
He did some mini bridge projects, road rehabilitation, outreach, and all of that. And even in 2017, people predicted that he was going to win the 2017 election. At that time, I was still living in District 2, that he was going to win the 2017 election, which he won. One of the promises that was made, I was there when the campaign team came there along with Honorable Thomas Fowler at that time in 2017. In the rehab fence, one of the promises that was made was that if the people of District 2 vote for Honorable Smith and vote for President and vote for George Weah, then Kennedy of the CDC, they were going to do the Jacobtown gas station road to rehab. They started that road, but it's still on the highway. They didn't reach Nicholas-Town yet. They started that road. The things that are playing in favor will come back to things that may not play in his favor.
Okay.
Okay. Another thing is that we mentioned the issue of road connectivity, yes, in his district. Because obviously when development, when your district is captured for development in the budget, people believe that you love it with your colleagues in the legislature to make these things happen, for example. So for roads, yes, they are in District 2. That people can notice about that. Electricity is going there, even though that's how rehab and other places. Yes, electricity has gone there. Water, no. Now, let's also look at what could play against him. Number one, there have been complaints from several communities that they don't see their lawmaker. That is one. He knows about that. That is one. They don't see him. Number two, his party issue. He was on the ruling party. Later on, they did the primary. At the end of the day, it went the way it went. Now he's independent. Would that play in his favor or against him? That is the analysis I can give about District 2 incumbent representative.
What could play in his favor?
What could play in his favor?
What could play in his favor? You have the former lawmaker, Sekou Konen.
Yes.
You have Musa Kenan.
Mm-hmm.
You have Musa Sharif.
Mm-hmm.
You have another Muhammad and so forth.
Yes. You also have, and let's look at the number of persons that are contesting. There are 10, right? And you also have another candidate there, Bishop Nimle Doyen. He's also in that district. He's also been doing engagement over a long period of time.
Yeah.
Yes. So 10 persons going for that seat, and Rose Smith is seated there. Well, that's the analysis we can give so far. Does this stand a chance of going back to the legislature?
Written, perhaps I would say 50-50.
Okay.
The reason, yes,
I agree with that grading.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's 50.
Yeah, I agree with it, rank 50-50.
Let's move on to district number 3.
District 3.
The lawmaker here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And they are 18.
7.
District. Yes.
18.
Start from Oval.
Okay, let me start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
7,
18 chief.
9, 10. 18.
And the incumbent
is the man number 1, the Balaba.
Oh, he's number 1. Okay. CB Bashir.
Yeah, CB Bashir.
You want to do the CB analysis?
If I do it, they'll say I'm pressing up. So
it's not about being personal. Let me tell you, if we open the line,
okay,
trust me.
Let me go with CB.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will help you in the process. Let's go.
What could not play and what could play in CB's favor?
Mm-hmm.
CB Bashir, I mean, part of the district have been having series of issues.
Mm-hmm.
All right, after the second year as lawmaker.
Okay.
One major factor, there have been serious attack on the school he run. Bashir University. How is it? People in the school for 7, 8 years, no graduation, and all of that and so forth. But not too much. Bashir himself, for me personal, I don't want to say Bashir is a bad character, but because of politics, and this could help to play in Bashir's favors a little bit. All of the bar latches Bashars have received within that district number 3. And there are some big names that came out of District 3 to contest. What could play in Bashir's favor? And this could be the only thing. I want to say this, you record this. This is the only thing is going to play in Bashir's favor right now because he attached with the Unity Party.
Okay.
Yes, with the Joseph Boyka thing, with the Bashir, this could help CB Bashir.
Okay. So where do you want to place him?
Bashir's chances. No, no, because on his own, he was off. That's why you see Patrick Kumuya, you see T1OK, I mean Mobile, Super Mobile, and other names popping up fast. Because of the Unity Party gives CB Bashir the 40 or 100.
Okay, 40.
On own was going to be off.
Okay, 40. Okay, let's move.
District number 4.
District 4.
Yes.
Damn it.
And they can send, see, said, with net, these, attend all. Do threats, 14, can, says, this week, this, that. Hey, I told you.
I'm saying 26.
26.
Yes. What? And the incumbent is independent.
The incumbent.
Independent. No.
We can't call her name. I mean, this is.
Oh, yes. Rosalind Swakoko Dennis.
Yes, Rosalind is the incumbent.
Of District 4.
District 4.
Do you want analysis?
Rosalind in 2022. I mean, 2017, this network was Rosalind home. Okay. Yes. In fact, it was Ansel Sally who introduced this young lady that had the vision to become a lawmaker. So Rosalind started right here at True FM, in case you don't know. Those of you listen to the radio, Rosalind home every day was this Truth FM.
Even up to 2021, she was
up to 2021 at Truth FM. All of her thing was Truth FM, Rosalind Swakoko. I mean, the arrogance say she has, the district people feels that the lawmaker is too arrogant. The lawmaker in 2022 went and joined the ALP, and that was a big press conference. Remember, she joined because she was looking ahead. 2023 election has come. I need to have a fallback to attach myself to a political party. That's when Rosalind Swakoko joined the ALP. Then the ALP started to have some issues, playing some smart games, attempted to join the Unity Party. This is why you see Joseph Boyka, a picture is on Rosalind Swakoko banner. She had a 10. That's how you see Abby Connor, who was a representative, hopeful, had turned to be a PR. I mean, it's a sad one. So Rosalind connecting with the district people feel that this lady, we voted her overwhelmingly in this district. And today we cannot see it. That's why even if you see her billboard, just like a high school project, and people still understanding, are these buildings, are these roads all in this district, in District 4, you mean that District 4, all this thing on the billboard here, we see on the banner here, is in District 4. So Rosalind, what could have played in her favor? I mean, I said this fair enough. She was pushing this drug business. At one point in time, she went publicly against Senator Prince Johnson. That was a national thing. At some point in time, she said this government was after her life. I mean, there's so many things Rosalind said that the drug we our government wants to kill her. Like Rosalind right there. Because election was just close. So what could have helped Rosalind more and more if Unity Party was going to take Rosalind and put Rosalind on their ticket? That didn't work. So she fought all as what? An independent candidate. And today we have 26. Imagine 26 candidates in this district number 4. Rosalind rating, despite with the women, she's a woman. You know, the women started directing on her worker. She took a lady, dragged that lady to the Painesville court, and the mothers who I tend to say that because one point in time we say, lawmaker, how come the thing will haunt you? You have district set meeting, police will come riot and so forth. So I mean, all 6 years, to all fairness, she have not been having it easy. She have been a good lawmaker. She are going to go back to the people and say thank you and let's work together.
Okay, that's analysis. However, she also did a couple of things. One that is we can capture is the Part 5 bridge in somewhere around Soul Clinic. That bridge, I went there when it was cut off. She did that bridge. She did a couple of, I think.
So that bridge was in 2018, right? And guess what? Which year? 2018, 2019, that bridge.
Okay.
And she just dedicated that bridge. So you see the kind of thing I'm saying? The bridge you built, you went for that dedication. Even if it was 2020, that bridge was dedicated just last week. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't follow.
Yes, just you saw the ribbon cutting, and people was like, anyway. So our rating, yeah, it would be like 20 or 100.
Okay, 20 or 100.
Yeah, 20 or 100. District 5 will move. District number 5.
District 5.
District 5.
It doesn't have an incumbent because the incumbent.
The men look at it for long.
So we don't want to talk. Can we say anything?
Let's call the top 3 or the top 4 in District 5. How many persons there?
District 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11,
I'm seeing 14.
12, 13, 14.
Yeah, I'm seeing 14.
We'll call the top 5 in district number 5. Because some of us ready for law and said that the program voting for the 4th time. Enough is enough. That's why we're not with the look. District number 5. This guy have come
second on 2 occasions.
Yes, second.
Alexander
Swa. So we can ring out 2 occasions. He been beyond Thomas Fala. So Alexander Swa is among the top 5. Another name here that is resonating. You know, everywhere young people gather in Mercedes often. This guy, I've never met him in my whole life. Whenever I'm going to District 5, you know, the District 5 is a commercial hub, the red light bill, all of that. District 5, this Kwesi guy, Kwesi S. Johnson. I think he got this popular era.
Oh, Viewpoint?
Yeah.
Viewpoint.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
Viewpoint.
Yes.
So he said that let's look at the CDC candidate also.
Yeah, I do an uncle.
Yeah, Eric V.
So Eric V because of the CDC factor.
Yes.
They will have some personal issue with V, but because of what? The CDC factor, it could help Eric V. Priscilla Cooper.
Unity Party.
The Unity Party. Let me tell you something about Priscilla Cooper. You know, she had an interview with us. Breakfast show. The day Priscilla came for an interview, while she was in studio, before coming on the air, like 10 minutes to come on the air. I mean, Priscilla, she's a good character. I must say this in all fairness. Priscilla's about to do the interview and she received this call. Why are you on Truth FM? Why are you coming on Truth FM? They will murder you. They will do this to you. And she cut off the call. I listened to the person's voice and I said, Priscilla, do you want to do this interview or you would like to go? Then we announced to District 5, I've invited you, you have confirmed you want to cancel this interview. She took a deep breath and I said back to her, I said, Priscilla, that person that was talking to you, that person is a senator already, and you want to be representative. Are you going to do this interview or not? She said, let's do it. Priscilla, good morning to you. Because of the Unity Party factor, and you are female, it give you small edge and money.
So you are a competitor.
Yes, of course. Okay. She didn't listen to that call, and our Darius didn't who call and say, don't do the interview. And I said to her, I said, the men are senator already. You want to be representative. Anyway, let's move on. The last person there, and we must be fair enough. This lady, because I'm talking about factor of the child stealer factor.
Okay.
The daughter of Charles Taylor. Her name there is Charlene Taylor. Most of the votes in the relay belt. Then listen, you don't see. I've never seen her before, but because of
me too.
Yeah,
I haven't seen her.
Have you seen her?
No,
I've never seen Charlene before. You should extend this message to her. because of the chancellor factor. This is why if you look at her banner, she put chancellor red side her. And the daughter of the mayor. The whole relay used to let the paper. So the daughter now can't say one position. Correct. 5 there. The rest of you should know.
So we will not do the 17 districts.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do 6 and 7.
Where are we?
We just got through with 5. So we can just do 6 and 7 and then we'll do the rest later.
My man to Brazil, how can you come on in?
What?
Yeah, here I did. Yeah, let's move to district number 6.
Yeah, district 6.
Over won the district. How many candidates in district 6?
16. I'm seeing 16.
16.
About 16.
16.
Yeah. So the incumbent there is Summer Enders.
Reverend Summer Enders.
I'm looking at. Okay.
You seeing her name?
Independent.
Yes. Independent?
Yes.
Yes.
Summer R. Enders.
2017 was independent.
Yeah.
And 2023 is still independent.
Yeah. Yes. What are his chances? Number one, he came with a humanitarian mindset. He gave educational opportunity. He went ahead, built a school in the district. Or he was running a school in the district. Later on, built a clinic, and the people voted him. After the election, we've received a lot of criticism at the same time. And one thing, media-wise, that played for Enders is that he also, reached out to the media. When he do things, he let people know about it. That is one. Even though he received criticism from many parts of the district, several communities in the district, he's the incumbent, he's independent.
Okay.
Looking at the number of persons running, there are strong candidates in the district. For example, the CPP candidate, Martin Kola, he contested in that district, and he was one of the strongest candidates in that election. Who we got there?
Augustus Duncan, Bishop
yes,
Duncan.
Bishop Duncan. We have Bishop Duncan. We have the legs of Milton Yoko and all of that. So looking at the number of persons and what Enders have done, what kind of reception you've gotten from the people across the district, how can you place him?
Yes, let me add one more to you big mention of Martin Sekula, right? Augustus Duncan, the Bishop Duncan, Milton Yoko, this female factor thing.
Okay.
This person who have been, and by the way, where's the current Miss Liberia? She won from which other county?
River says.
Where's the current Miss Liberia? So Wookie.
She got a big platform, but we're not seeing her.
I mean, the current Miss Liberia, we will find out and discuss the current Miss Liberia.
I think her last name is Vonley.
I don't know why is the current Miss Liberia. But Wookie Dolo, you see, within elections, there are two major things. If the people don't know the name,
yes, popularity is very important.
If the people don't know your name, you spend money for them to know you. That one of my main district was struggling now, what I think. If the people don't know you, you spend money for them to know you. If they know you, it'll be easy for you to connect with your people. So working name, I mean, look, we're all fair there. It's a brand.
It's a household name.
It's a brand. There's nobody who would not know a Wookie Dolo in Liberia. Most especially, she took the crown for almost 12 years. So it's a matter of mercy. You see, we're struggling with the current Miss Liberia. Vonley.
Yeah,
Vonley essentially won the we see one region.
I'm forgetting her first name.
Yeah, you need Vonley or something like Vonley. Where's the current Miss Liberia anyway?
And besides, Wookie did not just carry the crown; she continued to impact other young people.
Yes, she came up with this Miss Earth,
and other programs she's been running. So I mean,
we'll put him on a big four.
Yeah.
So and their chances of winning the elections is tens at 4,100.
40 or 100.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair.
District 7. That's all yo. Yeah, I think they make a copy. They make say I see I will bought it. My old basketball.
So he's going for a third term. Is that correct?
So the second term he struggled. Solomon George. Now two major factors that made Solo won that district for the second time. He struggled a lot. It took George Weah. It was President George Weah who went to West Point and lifted Solomon George up. Even the president of living, I mean, the living solo here, the poor say no. Young guy said, look, I beg you. I had the people listen and they voted Solomon George. He used to be Solomon George was like Yeke Koluba, very upbright. You all know that. During the time early, you hear solo most often throughout. You see Yeke Koluba very upbright. That how solo used to be in the house. But since then, solo has gone so quiet. And this time around in District 7, the people say solo will have given you 12 years. Enough is enough.
So what is this?
So no chances that So that two teams will have solo small.
The ruling party solidarity.
They rule that CDC factor. Let's say all fairness, it's still there. You like it or not. For your personal feeling, but the CDC factor is in District 7 is what Solomon George is hoping on. But Solo can show nothing.
And two other persons who are top competitors.
Yes.
One will be Madam.
No, let's go with Emmanuel Dan.
Emmanuel Dan, yes.
We'll do fairness here. Emmanuel Dan.
Yeah.
Then you have a female here, wedding power.
Yes. That would be what I was trying to call. And Emmanuel Dan was also man. Head of top contenders.
Let's go to District 8.
Yeah, District 8.
I can't walk it here. We'll call it District 8. We'll do 8 and 9 before we go. Yeah, District 8.
Well, they are 14 going in the race. 14. So Akara's great. He's also seeking third term, right? He's also seeking third term. His district seat in the heart of Sinker.
No, to buy chair, you supposed to be here, you can go. You go. We're not talking for you. We have hundreds of thousands who monitor of our radio. You online, you can go. You do say this fair thing to your people that who want to seek re-election. We yet tell you off, you go.
Well,
hundreds of times. Look,
we don't even know your vision.
The social media.
We even have a vision for that.
The Facebook in this thing here is just 2%.
You think that 2017
1%
coming over here?
All right, take your personal feeling, hold it right there.
You already.
They won't get on it because of the money the TV. Let's move. District 8. How many persons will have contesting that district?
I just counted 14.
14. Yeah, 14. District number 8.
Yes,
so
14.
Akara's yesterday I saw my memory for Newville. Guess what? Right to the capital bypass in Perry Street. So I slowed down. We were Newville. Soon the man came to Perry and bypass intersection. The game one baby. You're thinking that the business has singing. Yeah, or the game a chat. We were Newville holding the chat. I should have not calculated. I mean, I'm on the put it. You put me all the battle cry. I mean, I just washing. It's not easy. But River Newville used to be the face of district. And then Akara's girl was in the wilderness. So Akara looked from afar. He said, if Ellen Johnson can go after me to arrest me and this, that, but if Ellen can arrest me, I think I could become a good lawmaker in my district. How to pull River Newville aside and say, well, the general, Moses Akara's grade, will be contesting. And you see District 7, District 8, District 9, a band of CDC district, even up to District 10, some way, somehow, because the party headquarters is not far from there. So Akara's grade having that strength, that energy, that's how Akara's contested and won. And for the second time came, Akara's won. But what is certain
at that time now, the Liberian people wanted the CDC.
Yeah, that one out.
Yeah, so they just went for
Akara great, vote one, vote all. Akara went, you're lucky for that 2 times. Vote one, vote all. Then guess what? At some point in time, the poor Akara had left the district and moved all the way the Robertsfield Highway. That's how you see the house. A lot of names start to come out and say, but then we'll replace Akara's.
Why is this chance?
Akara's chances? It will. Let the world help Akara's a little bit.
No, we're not helping him.
No, the thing that will help him small.
Yeah, the CDC now.
Yeah, Akara, you don't need to campaign to the University of Alberta. That whole side, you finish campaign. The whole capital.
I don't know whether a negative campaign or positive campaign.
For the fact of the matter, you took that could damage Akara's re-election. That thing he did. He need to go and apologize. You know, he got thick skin. I love his courage. But that thing Akara's did took men and walked to disrupt a whole university while the people were learning. That whole side of Capitol building. People got hurt and think they took it against Akara's. So Akara's of any media interview you have, you should apologize. That could hamper your re-election. But another thing to go happen to is still the CDC factor. We must say all in fairness. You like it or not, that some people say because of money, because you should be praying for your George Weah. Yeah, George Weah can happen to people. Serious thing. Because of George Weah, to make a
they have to be careful because the
names here
factor they now work too much in the midterm election 2020. Yeah, so be careful with the Laverne people and
the big names here. We get top 3. Meanwhile, those of you can still
in district 8, right?
In district number 8. Due to all fairness, district number 8. Let's give you top 3 names here.
Wilfred Nouvelle stay there.
Wilfred Nouvelle is one. Wilfred is not a bad lawmaker. It's just that he didn't connect with the people. At some point in time, too, something happened. Wilfred Nouvelle is one. Prince Toll.
Okay.
Yes, a very decent gentleman. Prince Toll. And Akara should watch out for Prince Toll. I'm gonna say you should watch out for Alvin Penner. That's a guy. I don't know how that whole Sony went belt. No, I know the script too good. The whole Sony went belt. Prince Penner. And last, not the least, district number 8. Ishmael Sharif. You know Ishmael Sharif? Nickname is Tamayo Miners.
Oh, okay.
A popular comedian. Later on, started to work at the LPRC. He got dismissed. He's a sedition too. Oh. I can't sweat with it. Anyway, so but I hope Akara been Akara don't campaign. That's how he finished. Let's see this with 9.
So where he stand?
Akara stand says 30 100.
Okay.
But then he apologized. Maybe we'll go. Yeah, the whole LU saying nothing there. The UN camper they go down in the Guinness Book of Record. Let's see to district 9. Then we'll close up today. District number 9.
I think they are 10.
District 9. You there?
Yes.
District 9. District 9. District 9. District
11. They are 11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and the equipment is Frank Safoko, right?
Frank Safoko. Yeah. Every Frank Safoko had the first day he was the petition into that small thing. Frank Safoko said, make sure just we will be on 110. That record. I know what going Safoko here. What? He's not getting money when I in country that day. The man said it. But district number 9. Safoko used to work in the office of a big sister of mine, the late Mona Pen on Youngblood. So he came and represented on the platform and said, well, what Mona, Mona used to be loved across the country. I mean, she's one person in the Gerald Nudo Sherry, the Mona Pen on Youngblood. People still miss that. So Safoko said, no, I have worked through all my life with Mona. So I'm going to operate on the same platform of Mona Penon Youngblood. Mona have a lot of followers in district number 9 up to now. I speak the women belt, the Bassa belt and all of that. So, and the party headquarters is not far away from district number 9, the CDC party headquarters. So the CDC factor, that's how Safoko also came close to the president. And he won the district. The sad thing about Safoko, to make himself known, anytime you go into a section, you will challenge. That's how people start knowing. Oh, this is sad. Okay. One point in time, you want to fight, on the floor and going back. And so, but the legacy, the roadmap, the platform of Mona Pena Youngblood, you live up to it. The main contender now that puts the re-election of Safoko at risk in that district is one person who will be contesting for the 4th time. Oh, right there. The 4th time will be Herons. Could be too hard to give up.
Yeah.
You fall on one time, you get up. You fall on the second time, you fall on the third time. This is the fourth time Fubi Hearings is going to the elections. So if the people in district number 9 will say, but there's one man.
We should reach this return.
But we district 10. I mean, the return of fire. Yeah, the people will do this with. So Fubi Hearings, if the people in district number 9, James Talenta Deva who have joined the CDC today on trial and still couldn't make it, Focal flock everybody. But Sa have not been able to live up to the expectation.
Maybe the Munampen shoes will be for him.
Too big. It's too big. So the top 3 in district number 9. Fubi A Herrings. Listen, Mohammed Rare. This guy let half CDC, half himself. Anybody that get half for that problem there for the other person. Yeah. At some point in time, you say, Foco is not more sedition than me. If I have the opportunity to do a job will prefer me over you. So Mohammed Rare is an independent candidate. I talked to you doing. So many things are lost for the database. Let's move to district number 10. So Safogo chances here is 10 to 30 or 100. Okay. Go make a big mistake. Say, I'll make sure Joe will be a 110. Are you killing me anyway? So let's go to district 10. It's the money that you're
That's the button.
Yeah, slip button. District number 10.
You gotta go back up, you know. Yeah, I'm there already.
Yeah, you did the district number 10. What? The has you. Remember, if you call press conference for us. I only know call press conference for journalists.
17? They are 17.
17. Okay. So the equipment here is wait, I want to different place.
Yeke Koluba.
Yeke Koluba. Yeke.
Oh, you didn't go too far.
Yeke, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeke Koluba is the equipment here in district number 10. And there's no secret. I know how Yeke talks. Been upburst. And I love to say thank you for his consistency for 5-6 years. But sometimes the way he approach things, people don't see as a honorable to do so because he's a leader, right? For one, me personally, I don't like how he addressed the president. He speak to the president because if an ordinary person within the district would be rude at Yeke, I mean, it's not a good thing. We should respect our leader because your title speaks that you're what? Honorable. You're honorable. That's one of the main issues. But he attacks the issue. I'm going to be fair enough of that.
So, yeah, guys, BK's strength since he entered the legislature has been advocacy. Yes, but the manner in which sometimes he speaks to other leaders is the problem. But now, let me say this. District 10 is one of the, should I say, contentious, should I say, one of the very competitive district because the CDC is bringing a female candidate and the opposition, including Yeke himself, says that people were going there, or CDC were carrying people there to register, which could be a vote in favor of CDC, but there are people who also voluntarily left that district and went to district 10 to register. You understand? So that district 10, Yeke, his advocacy, he has gained admiration from the opposition community, people who are now seditious. Also, seditious be offended by the way he carries out his advocacy, especially when he vetted sometimes against the presidency, and they too are saying this man should not be. So it's a serious race. Except would you want to name other competitors in the district?
Yes.
You want to name your man?
Yes. Let's name the top 5 competitors. Probably that could give Yeke a very tough time for him to be for being. I don't like how he addressed the president.
A lot of people.
Yes, because he's a honorable. Look, you could say nothing to George Weah, but the way you insult and think, no, we can say we like that kind of style. But let's look at some of Yeke working within the district that people should really like him. If you ask Yeke what he have done in district 10, you will say local and invisible park. If you ask Yeke what have you done, you will say look at the oral market. There you go. Okay. But let's look at the competitors here in district number 10. In district number 10, there's a lady who calls herself rescue daughter.
Okay.
That's more little politics that happening in District 10 happens in Ellington. District 10, Charisma, payment rent. If you look on, it used to be 100% sedition. I don't know what happened. What happened? You cross on the other side. Anything you understand it, you move on the other side. You move over to the Unity Party. Unfortunately, the Unity Party don't have a candidate. Let me look here before I made an error. Don't have a candidate in district number 10. No candidate for Unity Party. That's why I said the politics that are in district 10, it put it up at a high level. The Unity Party feel that, well, Yeket alone can attack the whole Unity Party. You know that. It's fact. So, and Yeket came through the ranks of the ANC, and currently he's an independent candidate in this race. So Unity Party didn't feel a candidate in this district number 10. But Charisma now have been saying all along she's what? The rescue daughter. Now, Rescue 1 went to district number 10 and left there. You can call it by him. So rescue daughter want to follow us too. So, oh, but this lady too have been part of the rescues. So what happened? So in the top 5, we have rescue daughter. You have Josephine Davis. It was because of Josephine Davis, the CDC candidate. Because of Josephine Davis, this is why the rescue daughter had to go as what? An independent candidate. Josephine Davis also stands a serious chance to win the district because of what? The CDC factor right there. Yeke
Jeremiah Kunson.
Yeah.
Political son.
Yeah. That was the politics that in district 10 we see since Ellington. Everybody gotta be smart. The godson of Jeremiah Kun, the vice standard bearer to the Unity Party, is also contesting in district number 10. So you can say, you know what your memory certified, you're kind in my district. Why you get to the Unity Party? But why you see the was there on Tuesday? If you show you're supporting me, I need Joseph Boka, I need Mine Boka, kind in the district, then I'll no say you with me. I see Boka came out. But the son of Jeremiah Kun is also the godson is in this race. Yeah, one of the top 3 there. Master Russian Peewee.
With all of that, on you, let me give my own rank, then you give a rank.
Yeah.
With all of that, looking at the ruling party, solidarity, the other candidates and all of that, I think Yeke chance is 55 or 100.
Yeah.
55 or 100.
Yeke could have gone 85 or 100. 2 reasons. One, the rescue daughter will take some of the votes. She's taking and
Yeke and
Yeke secret. Don't disrespect Yeke in this way. The man who say he made Yeke qualified lawmaker. It was through him. The young people voted Yeke. Master Russian Peewee. Russian Peewee called and said, look, he and Luke and Susan Berry feed too, so I should forget about it. That the election over it. Now what Master Russian Peewee placed a call to me yesterday. He said he feel that since Susan Berry feed too, so crowd can win election anyway. Marka got to go. So district 11, district 12, we'll see you on.
So, but it is you agree with my ranking of Yeke 55 or 100, or you think it's 60?
No, let's get Yeke 70.
70.
Yeah. 70.
So you stand a chance of winning that district.
Still a chance. You can pass on a condition and stay pass.
Okay. Okay, folks. Oni, let's go.
Yes, thank you. Happy pre-birthday to Marka Davis. Marka birthday.
Yeah, please send me. They think I'm talking to diplomatic way. Yeah, please send me money on mobile money. I want to organize something. Yeah, please send me money on mobile money.
They want to organize
the
election.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to say re-election. Okay, the man want to organize to close up the organize to the organize. So call 0555 144 664 0555 144 664. Call it be one time.
You don't actually have to call, just do something, you understand.
Thank you. It's been wonderful having breakfast this morning.
We are going for the whole week. You don't hear me until Monday. Yeah, so you do the thing.
And don't mess up. That's not the birthday. Who you say come to work?
Honestly, oh no, absolutely, I'll come to work. You know my radio being I can play with it.
Until the new rappers back at David Augustine Side, Courage will be here on tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.